Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's Twin Flame Meditation. We're so happy to have all of you newcomers in this meditation group. You don't have to be on your Twin Flame journey to be here. We're glad to have you either way. We do teach this meditation in the Twin Flame community for several reasons, and when we get started in a minute with the instruction portion of the video, I'll talk about that. For now, we're just going to take a few minutes to welcome you and to allow everyone to get to join the video because we are offering this live. And so we do have some people coming online now. Feel free to use the comments and the likes and all that to let us know you're here. A lot of people are here for the sense of community that the meditation provides, and that is one of our main intentions, is to provide a community of people dedicated to the practice and the discipline and allow that to be supporting for everyone. So welcome everyone. Hi, very nice to have you. We're going to be starting the meditation in probably about 5 minutes, maybe 10. I will do some instruction. So we get a whole lot of questions after each meditation, and people like to share their experience, and we love that. We want to encourage you to continue to send in your questions and your comments about your experience with the meditation. We usually don't answer those on a one-on-one basis because there are just so many and we can't answer them personally. But we will say a couple of things about that. One is, whenever there is a question that comes up multiple times after a session, and that's usually how it goes, is I'll usually teach the meditation and then I'll get a whole lot of questions in one category or a whole lot of responses kind of in one category, and that's just consciousness's way of letting me know that that's something to teach on the next time, and that's how we handle those questions usually. But if you're looking for a more personal touch and some one-on-one instruction, then we do provide that as well. You can go to our website, thetwinflameway.com, and check out what we offer there. And so you can use any of our services, our personal touch services, the mentoring and the coaching, to develop your practice with the meditation and go deeper, because it's really all very much connected into just the unfolding of a spiritual path wherever you are, whether it's twin flame or whether you're working on, unfolding your life purpose. A lot of people here are working on those two things simultaneously. So we're here for support, and this meditation is designed to support all of that. So we'll get into talking about the goals today and what we are going to focus on, and I want to lay a little groundwork based on the questions that came in last week. So if you were here for the last week's meditation, the part of the meditation that we focused on the most was the Hara alignment. Now, if you're new to the meditation and this is new to you, then just relax and listen. I encourage you to go back and listen and participate in the previous meditations that are still posted within the group. They're in chronological order with the oldest at the bottom of the feed, and you can start there and catch yourself up, because this is really one meditation that I have just personally designed out of my meditation experience and my experience as an energy healer. And so this is a meditation that stitches in a lot of energy healing techniques with meditation, and the purpose of this meditation is to deeply connect to the core of your being, the innermost self, your authentic self, and to receive your conscious alignment with that. So it's unfolding awareness, unfolding consciousness, and bringing that into your daily experience. So it is a discipline, and it does take practice to do this. And so when we're doing this meditation, we're working on all the different levels of the energy body to come into the core of your being, your core star. And it is in this place that you are who you really are. This is your access to all of the truth and true knowledge that is provided to all of us equally, and that is from God. So in this place, this is what, for those of us who are on a twin flame journey, this is the place of consciousness that we have to master being able to draw from in order to come into harmonious union with our twin flames. And so this meditation helps provide access to that level of consciousness and bring that level of consciousness into the daily experience. And so as I'm describing this, what I'm describing is a state of being fully grounded. And so you will all probably recognize that terminology, but there's a lot of confusion on what it means to be grounded, because a lot of people think to be grounded is equivalent of being comfortable. And that's not necessarily true. I mean, when you are fully grounded, you will be comfortable, but being comfortable doesn't equal being fully grounded. And so many of us have started out on our journey as empaths and consider ourselves highly sensitive. And so when we're grounded, we can still maintain all of our sensitivities and all of our gifts without being disturbed by them. And so this meditation is absolutely to teach that. Many of the people in the spiritual community and some of the people here feel really strongly that this isn't their mother planet, or that they're not here by design for some reason, and are really sensitive to the energies that are unfolding in consciousness as we all become fully aware of who we really are as a collective humanity. And what I will say is that in the experience of being grounded in our bodies, it doesn't matter what you believe about why you're here or whether or not having a physical body is a good thing. You can start from wherever you are. But what I will say is that the only power that we each have is to fully accept that we are here in a physical body. And when we do that, when we fully accept it with love, and we don't try to shove away the experience in any way or criticize the experience or overanalyze it, we can do what Christ did. And that is, we ascend from the state of human embodiment into who we really are and all of the attributes that come with that. And so really we're multidimensional, and we already are who we really are, but we're having this sort of simulation device experience where we're in these human bodies, and many of us are feeling like, yeah, I'm really tired of this. But that's an attitude that's going to kind of stalemate you, because the reality is we are all one. And even though you look around, you see different bodies, that's not the reality. The reality is we are all one. And so ascension is something that we do together. And so the gateway to that is to fully accept the state of human embodiment and all that comes with that, which is why the twin flame journey is so powerful, because it is a way of fully accepting human embodiment and practicing who we are at the core with one other person who is by design a perfect complement, which is totally God's grace to give us a person who is a perfect complement so that we can fully awaken. And many of us on our twin flame journey are going, yeah, it's not easy, but it really is, it's possible. And that's the ultimate reality, is that it is possible. And that's a different reality from so many people in relationships in past generations. It's a really new way of doing relationships. And it's to be able to fully awaken with another person in unconditional love to who they really are in God. And so this meditation is designed to support that, and it's designed to support you wherever you are in your spiritual journey, to help you be fully grounded at all times, to be able to continue your gifts as an empath, but have them in balance so that you're not disturbed by the sensitivities, but that you're using that gift to be truly helpful to humanity and to yourself. And so that is available for everyone, no matter what disturbance you feel like you've been experiencing lately. You've been in a spiritual awakening, and maybe you're having a lot of awareness of, like a astral plane and all these different other realities going on, and they're all constructs of the mind. and maybe not necessarily your mind, but when you participate in them, they do become constructs of your mind. And when you participate in those alternate realities that aren't the reality that you particularly want to create, then you are creating that reality. And you're creating it with that collective of people or beings. And so you don't have to do that. You just don't even have to go there, because you are more powerful than that. You are powerful enough to create your own reality, to find out and know who you really are at the core. And I can't tell you that. That is a one-on-one experience with God. But this meditation is designed to take you there. And I assure you, with practice and discipline of practicing this meditation and applying it openly and honestly, you will go there, and you will find that that state of consciousness becomes your daily, regular, waking state of consciousness. And that feels so good to hear, and it's such a good reality to be in. And so we'll get started. Today we're going to focus on, we're going to do the Hara alignment. We're going to focus on staying in the core a little bit more, because that is the consciousness that we're awakening to. And we have practiced the Hara alignment enough times that we can move through that quickly. If you're new here, it doesn't matter, because you start where we already are. We have already built up the momentum for this experience. And if you want to be able to physically engage in the experience and catch up, the videos are in the group, but you're not going to be behind by starting now, because you start with the full benefit of what we've already created. And it doesn't matter if you're here live or if you're here recorded, it's the same either way. And so the more people that join and participate in this, the more momentum we build as a group toward our intention. And the particular intention of this group is the harmonious twin flame union for all. And we do set that intention. So that is our gift to humanity as we do this meditation. And if you are here and you're not on a twin flame journey and you're not open to that yet, it doesn't matter. We're still inviting you to participate in giving that gift to humanity by participating with us now. So everyone, as you're listening to my voice, we will close our eyes, and you won't need to watch the screen. You can just listen to my voice. If it times out for any reason, then just relax. And if you need to move on and come back to the recording, that's fine. Or it may come back in. We are over internet, so if your internet times out and you lose us, that's okay. You're not going to miss anything. So just relax and go ahead and get comfortable. For the Hara alignment, I really do recommend a seated position, feet flat on the ground, tall spine. Beginning to take some deep breaths in to the very center of your abdomen. And we're going to use the breath to anchor the awareness into the body. We're going to bring all of that awareness into the here and now, into the very center. Tall spine relaxed against the back of the chair. Palms flat on the top of the thighs. Neck slightly relaxed with the head tilted back ever so slightly. Deep breath into the center of the abdomen. Beginning to slow down. Just allowing the energy and the thoughts to slowly unwind. Relaxed jaw, releasing expression from the face. And placing the tongue just at the roof of the mouth behind the two front teeth, with the jaw relaxed. Continuing to breathe into the center and exhale into the center, finding that center place in the body, the very center of the abdomen, the bottom of the breath. We're drawing in the breath. It touches the center, holding the awareness there at the center and exhaling into that place, focusing the awareness there, bringing the awareness within. Drawing breath through the nose, down the throat, into the lungs, into the abdomen. Focusing the awareness there at the very center of the body. And exhaling into the center. Now, aligning the Hara. As I've said, just listen along if this is new to you. And for those of us who are here, already having been aware of this meditation, you just follow along with me. This will go very quickly because your energy already knows what to do here. And for those of you who are new, the group will provide the energy required for your alignment. And you can simply relax and listen. Taking 3 fingers, placing it at the top of the head, the very center point of the top of the head. Finding that center point, perhaps by taking just a few hairs from the top of the center of the head and stretching them upward. And tuning in to the level of the Hara line, the laser line of intention, the line of the will, the dimension of our being where we align with the divine will, as it extends from above us into the top of the center of the head, down through the center of the brain, down the spine, all the way out to the tailbone, into the floor beneath us, into the floor and the earth below, into the bedrock and the granite, water, hot earth, extending all the way deeply into the center of the earth, securely and safely connecting us to the experience of embodiment. Reaching the center of the earth, the hot core of the earth, and snapping together, inseparable. Drawing up from the center of the earth, pure life source energy, the power to create the life that we choose, flowing up the laser line, through the hot earth, back through water, granite, soil, clay, into the floor below you, back into your body, holding the awareness there along the Hara line, 2 inches below the navel, taking 3 fingers, placing 3 fingers 2 inches below the navel, breathing deeply with the awareness focused in. This is the Tanden. This is like a pump that draws the pure creative energy into the energy system of the body. Draw in energy from so many places, and this is a potent and powerful source. So learning to fully ground and connect the awareness with the earth in this way and drawing the energy in intentionally is a very powerful method of being present, being grounded, and being energized. We're all coming into alignment. I can feel that we're into our group alignment. We'll continue following up the Hara line, just briefly touching each point. You may feel some heat in your belly around the Tanden. You may feel many sensations. And just allow the sensations to come. And over time with this practice, they will show you a meaning that is useful to you. Following the laser line of intention from the Tanden, past the navel, up to the heart. Placing the hand over the heart and blessing the seat of the soul. The source of inspiration, the voice within that says which way to go. And following the line through, back up the neck, through the head, just 2 inches above the head, just placing 3 fingers pointed upward, a few inches above the head, acknowledging the point of individuation, the point at which you entered your body, you met Father Sky and Mother Earth came together, and here you are in this experience of embodiment. And I'm inviting you now to take the time while you're in Hara alignment to fully choose with your intention in full alignment, to accept the human body, to accept the experience of embodiment as a gateway to full awareness of who you really are. And all of the changes that come with that we call ascension. This is the gateway. This is where we begin, is in this experience. And it is totally safe to be here because we have all the power of creation at our hands. And when we align our will with the divine will, which is total infinite abundance and love and creative power, and unity, we make all things possible. So we'll just rest here in alignment for a minute and think about what it means to be fully aligned with the divine will. It doesn't mean that God has some special instruction for us that there are things that we don't really want to do, but that we have to do because we owe God. Let's release that thought now. Release any idea of a punitive creator. Release all ideas of karma and debt. On this level of awareness and being, they're absolutely silly and ridiculous because you're drawing in the pure, abundant, infinite, unconditional love that created you. And there's no restriction, there's no resistance to that. God provides no resistance to that experience. Come whenever you're ready. Come whenever you choose. And so I invite you to choose that now. I invite you to transcend all of the spiritual concepts that do not serve you and your ultimate heart's desire. Simply release them. And so from here, we're going to go one dimension deeper into the core light. Breathing into the abdomen. Many of you may experience a number of phenomena while we're in this state of the meditation. You may see lots of light and color. You may see in your mind's eye what appears to be a bright portal that opens up. A bright opening of light may appear for you. And if you see nothing and you don't have a visual attachment to this experience, there's nothing wrong. You're not limited in any way. Just speaking to those who are wondering now, like, what is this that I'm experiencing? And just letting you know that so many experiences come with the unfolding of true awareness, and to just simply allow them. There's no need to attach meaning to them right now, because you will choose your own meaning. Out of the awareness that unfolds. So dropping down one dimension deeper, acknowledging just simply with our intention. There's no work to do. We just intend it, and so we do it. And so it is. And if you want to connect a kinesthetic experience with this state of awareness, which can be helpful for some, and if that doesn't resonate with you, then just stay where you are. But you can place 3 fingers just about an inch or 2 below the diaphragm. And breathe in deeply. It's much like we started. Breathing into that center. And exhaling into that center. And at this time, you may visualize that from that point, there's just a pinprick, an opening, a very tiny opening, and the brightest, most magnificent light shines through it. And as you breathe in with your awareness pointed into that center, into that little pinprick of light, every time you breathe into that space, it expands and more light flows out. And as you exhale into that space, the opening increases. And so eventually, you're simply in the light. You are in it, and it is in you. It is all around you. And so just continuing to breathe into that center, allowing the light to flow into the awareness. Connecting it with the physical body, allowing it to fill the belly and the hips, around to the back of the body, illuminating each leg, flowing down each leg, pulling in the knees and the ankles and the feet on the left leg, pulling in the ankles, the knees and the feet on the right leg, flowing abundantly out of the feet, filling the chest, the lungs, the ribs, all the tiny muscles in between the ribs. Suddenly, more relaxation comes into the body across the chest. The chest becomes lighter, filled with light, the heart space radiating pure core light. And the breath expands with it. And there is this sensation that suddenly I can draw in so much more breath. Almost like the light draws the breath for me. The shoulders filling with lights, casting off any burdens. We are not yoked with burdens. Casting off any need or attachment to carry the weight of the world, to carry problems for ourselves or others, simply releasing them and allowing them to be resolved now. Crystalline light, pure core light flowing down each arm, pulling in the elbows, the wrists, the hands, flowing out of the fingertips on the left arm, down the right arm, pulling in the elbow, wrist, hands, and flowing out of the fingertips. Allowing this light to fill the head, the neck, the skull, enlivening all the senses. You may become more enlivened in your senses as you practice this, and that is perfectly normal. Simply allow it to happen, knowing that you are bringing your true awareness into your everyday experience. Your true consciousness, the knowledge of who you really are. We're just going to take a couple of moments here in silence to allow this awareness to unfold. And as we choose to stay with this awareness, we become more practiced at maintaining it, which is our intention. So simply relax into this experience, engaging the breath, and just being here now. And from this place, inviting your twin flame to be here now with you in this space where you are always connected and can always meet each other and always commune. Making that experience available to yourself now through your intention and through relaxed mind of openness and allowing. Releasing any resistance that comes into the awareness, any feelings of hesitation, or if there is a visual experience of cloudiness or darkness, simply using the will to send light into that space. You are sovereign over your whole being. And whatever resistance you wish to release is in your power at any time. Allowing core light to flow into any of those spaces. And releasing any thoughts that come with that resistance. Allowing the light to bring a new thought that is more supportive, that is more true, and so from this place, connecting this light, our core light of our inner being, if you've not already done so, connecting with your twin in full unity. Seeing yourselves merge from two individual light, balls of light, beings of light, merge into one. Allowing that to unfold into your awareness. It may come as a visualization, and this may be something you are just participating in with your intention. Either way, the experience is just as valid. This is simply the process of choosing to be in full union with your twin flame. In perfect harmony, perfectly integrated, no resistance between you. Absolutely, perfectly merged into one. Into one being together in this dimension, bringing that experience into the dimension of physical embodiment. Simply allowing it to come into the physical experience through the awareness of the core reality. And from this place, allowing the light of your union to fully expand, exuding, radiating out of you reaching out, touching all others who are in the building with you, in the room with you or the building. And if you're alone, then in the houses or buildings next to you. The light extends, it radiates outward, it has no boundaries, touching all who reside in your neighborhood, encompassing all who reside in your city, your region, your country, your continent, encompassing the whole planet and all who are here and beyond. It is with great gratitude that we share the light of who we are with all of humanity, for it is a great gift to be able to do so. And as we do so, we give the gift to others to also do so. And so it is. Continuing this state of awareness, we're going to come back. We're going to connect this state of awareness to the waking state of the day with eyes open, body in motion. And so we'll just do that slowly. We're going to come out of the meditation, but we are bringing this state of awareness with us. This is not somewhere we leave and go to. Like I said in the beginning, this is the state of being fully grounded and aware. This is the state of being in the here and now. Full, open awareness, fully expanded. And as we practice this discipline, we bring this state of awareness into our physical experience of day-to-day life. And that is when all of our empathic gifts and sensitivities and clairvoyance and all these things that we're so sensitive, and these gifts that we have, we just don't really know how to use them because we pick up on things that disturb us. So this is the state of awareness that allows us to be free within those gifts and to be who we really are. And so beginning to wiggle fingers and toes, rotating ankles, wrists, joints, just beginning to add movement to the body, beginning to connect the inner state of awareness with motion in the body. And do this for as long as you need to, maintaining the inner state of awareness that you presently have. And when you feel ready, you can just sort of slowly blink your eyes open, maybe keep them looking down and soft. So you're continuing to bring the state of awareness out into physical experience. You fully open your eyes and engage with your surroundings. Whenever you're ready. And this concludes our meditation for today. Take all the time you need after this meditation to bring this state of awareness out and to integrate it. And if it takes some time for you, that's totally fine. Give yourself that time. We invite you back to this meditation. This will be pinned to the meditation group page at the top for 1 week until we have our next meditation. And for those of you who did not participate in the previous meditations, they are also in the page, and you can go back and see how we've unpackaged this this meditation. We've spent some time in some different areas of the techniques. So, and we'll continue to do that. And so we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. Again, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're here live or if you're here via recording. Your participation adds to the group intention and how gives momentum to what we're doing here and what we're providing for all of humanity. So we'll see you next week, and send us your comments